Hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to this beautiful Maya's webinar. Welcome one and welcome all. Hello, Joanna. Hello, are you there?
I hear you.
Lovely. So we are here today at Maya's, My English School, and we are delighted to see you. It is Monday, March 23rd, 2020. And this is a very exciting way for us to keep in touch with you, to keep learning English, to keep active while we're at home, because the sun is shining and it's nice to be able to be here for you and with you. So we want to know, who are you? Hello out there. Who are you? Where are you? Where are you from? And what is your favorite fruit? Is it apple? Is it
Banana.
banana? Is it ginger? Ooh, isn't ginger beautiful?
I don't like ginger.
You don't? Look, that's where I'm cutting it from. You don't like it at all? Not even like in smoothies, or you don't like gingerbread cookies?
I like gingerbread cookies, yes.
Gingerbread cookies are like, if there's one thing that Belgium can like absolutely, in my opinion, like take the crown here. This crown for gingerbread cookies, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, goes to Belgium.
I've never had Belgian gingerbread cookies.
You've never had speculoos in
No.
your time in Germany and stuff? Yeah,
No.
but this is a product that's exported all around the world, but especially around Europe. It's called speculoos. I'll write it for you in the chat here. Speculoos. If you ever get a chance to try it, you know dulce de leche, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is almost equally as addictive. Not as bad as dulce de leche, but it's equally like really sweet and really pleasing. So
Okay. I'm gonna have to find it and then import it here because I've never had it.
yeah, it's good. It's really good. I am Monique from Hollywood, California, Los Angeles, from the southern part of the fine state of California, a state of, I believe, 41 million people. So quite a large state. I was born and raised there.
State?
Yeah.
How many people are in the country of America?
I think like 175 million people or something like that. But dude, but that's nothing compared to India that has about 1 million people, right?
1 million people in what?
India. Or is it 1 billion? Hold on, let me look.
India is not 1 million. If America has 100 and something million, India has more.
India, exactly. I'm sorry. India has 1.3 billion people. 1.3 billion
people.
That's why India has recently gone on lockdown, and they're saying it's the biggest population to be placed under lockdown. It's pretty intense.
Because you can't control it in the situation that they're in, and
I mean, that's like 1/6 or 1/7 of the world lives in India. And I mean, I've never been to India, so I can't imagine the largeness of that country, but I think it's really, really, really large. So anyways, so I'm from California, and I live in Bologna, and I teach at Bologna Mille, and I have fantastic colleagues and a fantastic DOS, which I'm very grateful for. And my favorite fruit, well, that's a difficult question because I love fruit. I really love fruit. But I will say today, my favorite fruit is, Joanna, can you tell me what this is?
A kiwi.
Yes, kiwi. Do you have any other names for it in English? Like, for example, in South Africa?
Kiwi stays kiwi.
So, just so you know, some people call these monkey balls, which is very nice. Kiwi monkey balls. So just in case you want another way to call them.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to call kiwi kiwi.
Okay, kiwi. Anyways, that's me. What about you?
So I am Joanna, and I come from Cape Town, which I've just Googled that the demographics or the population of Cape Town is 4.62 million people.
Interesting.
Yeah, not as big as Monique states, but a good couple of people.
It's bigger than my city because Los Angeles, I think, has around 4 million people. So Cape Town has a larger population.
Yes, so we have a
Cool.
larger population. I come from Cape Town, which is in the Western Cape, in the southern part of South Africa. I'm very much towards the end of the world, but not Antarctica-wise. I am a teacher at Bologna Mille. I'm happy to do these webinars. I'm happy to interact with all of you.
Yes.
And my favorite fruit is, I really love banana and I love strawberry, but I also very much love grapes.
Yeah. Joanna, do you have a banana right now?
I
This
do.
is incredible.
I love banana.
Amazing. Yes, we have no bananas today. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Ferdinando. Hello, Giovanna. Hello, Gianluca. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Gianluca says his favorite fruit is watermelon. Yes, the watermelon in Italy is so good. It's amazing. Amazing.
I have had, but I must admit, the watermelon here in Italy so far is not as big as the watermelon we have in South Africa.
Interesting. I've never been to South Africa, so I've never tried South African watermelon.
It's massive.
Really? How cool.
Very big.
Giovanna says, hi guys, hello. Giovanna from Ercolano, Naples. Fantastic.
Hello.
She's from the volcano. Ferdinando, hi Ferdinando from Novara, lovely. And we see Lisa here. I'm Lisa from Canada, and my favorite fruit is Granny Smith apples. Oh, you have one. I don't have a Granny Smith apple, but I do have like a greenish yellowish apple.
Do you know what we call those apples in South Africa?
What?
And I don't mean to offend you, but we say that those apples are meelerig.
I have no idea what that means.
I'm going to explain. So meelerig is when the apple starts to taste like flour, the substance like flour.
Yeah.
So I like those apples, but the older they get, the more mature, the more the texture changes.
Right. Yeah, I have had this apple for 1 week because it has been 1 week since I've left the house. 1 week. I did a big market run. And so, yes, my apples are getting old. It is true. I admit it. But that's great. And Ferdinando
says, my favorite fruit, because it's the category, it's uncountable, are apples and berry fruits in general.
Nice. Yeah, I love strawberries also. You know, strawberries are coming into season now, which is fantastic. Yeah, I had some. Do you like strawberries?
I love strawberries.
Yeah.
Strawberries with custard, ice cream.
I like strawberries with oatmeal. We were talking about oatmeal this morning. Love them for breakfast. I love fruit for breakfast. I don't usually eat fruit for breakfast because then I get hungry after a very short amount of time, right? Because it's a lot of water. But for example, on Sunday, I love having a fresh fruit salad for breakfast. By the way, a note for everyone, Macedonia or Macedonia in the English language is a country. Right? Macedonia is a country. The capital is Skopje. So if you say, I like Macedonia or Macedonia, that means you like the country. It's a beautiful country. My mom lived there for 2 years in the capital, in Macedonia, Skopje. But just to be clear, right? Macedonia, country, fruit salad is fruit salad.
Oh, is that called Macedonia here?
Yes, in Italian it's called Macedonia, right? But it's actually fruit salad. So we want to do a little quiz with you now. Welcome, everyone. Ooh, Giovanna, just like Gianluca. Very cool.
My favorite fruit is watermelon.
Nice. So we want to do a little quiz with you, and we want you to guess. we're going to hold something up and guess what it's called. So here's the first one. What is this?
It's a vegetable. Guys, comment in the comment section which vegetable that is.
Yeah, sorry, it's not a fruit. Or it's a very old fruit.
Could possibly be. It's got the roots growing out of it.
It does, actually, because I've had them for a week. Oh, sorry.
Gianluca says
I'm doing a webinar. I have to call you back.
is a potato.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Great. Will do. Hi. All right. Nicely done. No, Massimo. Hello, Massimo. Nice to see you.
My favorite
Banana
and mango. Oh, mango. Oh.
Wow. Do you have mango in South Africa?
We have mango in South Africa.
Wow. Yeah, we have them in California as well. Lovely. So let's see. A next question. What is this?
Do not give us the Italian word. Although the Italian word is acceptable in English, try give us the English
Let's just see what they say, because in the US we say it different than what you say in South Africa, I'm pretty sure. What is this? So Gianluca got the last one, potato. Gianluca, careful of the spelling of potato, right? Potato.
Really? I spell potato with an E at the end.
Oh, really? No, I spell it without. No, not a cucumber. That's a good guess, though. Actually, Joanna, you have a cucumber. Hold up your cucumber so they can see the difference. Put it. So these are two different vegetables. This is really cool. We could be like.
It's got like dots on it, like spikes.
Yeah. We could be on the cooking channel right now, too.
And welcome to my kitchen.
Exactly. Giovanna says it's zucchina. Almost. Almost, Giovanna. So this is a word that's different depending on where you are, what English-speaking country. Because in the United States, this we call zucchini. One zucchini, it's countable, right? But one zucchini.
Two zucchini.
I don't know. Usually just one zucchini is enough for a dish. Two zucchinis or two zucchini. Anyways, it's zucchini, but we spell it the way that it's spelled in Italian. So Zucchini. And we say zucchini. Good. What is it called, though, in South Africa? Does anyone know, or does anyone want to guess? I don't know. What's it called in Cape Town, South Africa? When you see this, you say, can you pass me the
courgette, please?
Courgette. Lovely. Courgette. And I believe it's the same in Ireland, in the UK, maybe also in Ghana. I don't know. Courgette. So
probably we could ask them. Any people, any friends that come from Ghana?
Yes.
Because in Ghana, they don't actually really speak English. They speak French in Ghana.
Oh, interesting.
In Gambia, they speak English.
Okay. So are there any friends from Zambia? What is the capital of Zambia?
I don't know. From Zambia? I don't know.
Maybe if someone's visiting from Windhoek, from Namibia, they could tell us what it's called.
From Windhoek.
What do you say?
Wind.
Really? Wind.
Windhoek.
I once had a friend.
Wind.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we have just a couple left. What is this, everyone? You know this is my favorite vegetable. I had some for lunch.
My favorite vegetable too.
I've started putting it in. I made some rice with vegetables for lunch, and I put the zucchini, this in late so that it remained a little bit crunchy.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So does anyone know
what is that vegetable?
What?
No, I'm asking them what is the vegetable. Comment it in the comment section.
I have like music for this.
Good job.
Yeah, very nice.
And Massimo, fennel.
That's fennel? Yes, it is fennel. Very nice.
What about mine?
Oh, yeah. What does Joanna have in her hand?
It's nice and red. It's nice and juicy. It's considered a fruit, actually.
Right.
It's not a vegetable.
It's considered also sort of typically Italian, even though it's not originally from Italy.
No, this doesn't come from Italy.
Not at all. Yeah.
Also, good job, Pasquale.
Very nice, Pasquale. What about this?
Oh, this is a nice one. Italians like this in their food.
Me too. Do you like it?
Only recently. I never liked it before.
Really? You mean since you moved here?
My taste in food changed.
Yeah. I used to eat a lot of it. Now I eat it in moderation. Garlic. All right.
Again, garlic.
Okay.
I think we're going to leave it with my last one, which is similar to garlic, but not garlic.
Nice. I also sometimes have more and sometimes less. That's really nice when you're starting to make a pasta sauce
Yes.
in the frying pan. Yeah, really nice. It's such an interesting color too,
I
isn't
like
it?
this one. It's nothing golden.
It's golden. All right, Pasquale, very nice.
Do you
So
have one more vegetable, Monique?
I do, but it's not just one. You use it a lot, Massimo. Me too. I want you to tell me what these are and how many I have.
They are really good for your eyes.
Yeah, I eat these all the time. Yeah. And I have something very cheesy, very cute and cheesy to tell you all. It's a play on words. It's like a kind of a pun, a joke. I care it about you. Have you ever heard that before? It's like I care about you, but you say I care it about you. This is not correct English grammar, but it's just very cute. So you can tell your loved ones, I care it about you. That's
Are you sure? Because that sounds very like Protestant, like cared about you. But now I don't.
what?
I cared.
Oh, you're right. It does sound like carrot. No, I care about you. So we want to, well, let's see, what do we have in store today for our focus? Good job, everyone. Excellent. Massimo says tree. Why does he say tree? Massimo, tree? Tree. Okay.
It's 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, exactly. 3 carrots. So the focus today is about making reservations. But before we talk about making reservations, we want to review. Tell us, let me try to do this and see if it works. We want to know between these two, can you see that?
Yeah.
Which is used for which? Please tell us which is many and which is much. Which is used
So
for
these
which?
are quantifiers, okay? When do we use many and when do we use much? Comment it in the comment section.
Exactly.
Please.
So we know that they're used for nouns, right? But what
Mhm.
type of nouns for which one? Sorry, it's difficult to do this. There we go. We'll give you 5 seconds and then I'll remove the paper with the answer. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, ta-da! Good, Gianluca got it.
Tomasello. Many is for countable. Excellent. So Massimo and Gianluca got it.
Good. So can you give us some examples now? Good, 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 good. Yeah, many is used for countable. So give us some examples using much or many. For example, da, 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 da. Remember it's used for nouns too, right? So give us some examples. Examples with much and examples with many. In the meantime, I can show that I also have some pasta. I love rigatoni. It's my favorite type of pasta.
Really?
Do you have a favorite type of pasta?
I really like Gramigna and Garganelli.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. Much, uncountable. Good. But can you give some examples, right? Example sentences. For example, I have many carrots. Or I have so many carrots.
How many eggs do you want? How many eggs?
So for the question, remember that we have quasi form. So actually, that's a good point, Pasquale. Sorry, Massimo. Good point. So how much? Remember that how much and how many are actually question words, right? How much? How many? So if you want to use it in a question, we have our quasi form. So it would be like, oh, sorry, how many
Eggs.
eggs? How many eggs? Sorry. So, pardon me, but the noun goes here.
Yeah. How many eggs? Eggs go. The noun goes between the question word and the auxiliary.
Yeah. So, how many eggs do you have? So, sorry, everyone, it's a little messy, but can you read that? Yeah, so it's going to be how many noun, how many eggs, and then do you have? How many eggs do you have? Actually, how many eggs do I have? Massimo, I finished the eggs yesterday making the quiche, and now I have no eggs.
Oh no,
I
you have
know.
to go to the supermarket.
Not today, though. I think I'll go tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
very important.
Pasquale, many carrots, much pasta. Okay, good.
Excellent. Good example.
No, Gianluca, there are too many people infected in Italy. Yes, there are too many people
Oh,
infected
wow. You're
in the entire world, though. This is very true. Yeah, good sentence, Gianluca. Yeah. How much is it? Okay, good. That's a good question. Massimo says, how much is it? In this case, we know that we're talking about money.
Yeah.
But we don't need to say how much money is it because maybe we're at a shop. It's not necessary, right? So great example.
Pasquale says, how much pasta do you have got? So you
Mm.
could either say, Pasquale, how much pasta do you have? Or how much pasta have you got?
How much pasta do you have, or how much pasta
Have
have you got?
exactly.
In the US, we would more say, how much pasta do you have?
Yeah, in England you'd probably say, have you got?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Pasquale is asking, how many carrots? Oh, again, the same thing. How many carrots do you have? And I say, Pasquale, I have 3 carrots. 1. I have 1, 2, 3 carrots.
Or
Okay.
Joanna, how many bananas have you got? I have 1 banana.
Yeah. Ferdinando, how much milk do you have got in your fridge? So careful again, Ferdinando. How much milk do you have in your fridge? Because remember, when we have this quasi form, right? We have an auxiliary, and the auxiliary is only a helper verb. The auxiliary is not an actual verb that's active, it's just a helper. So in the question, how much milk do you have, right? The auxiliary is do. Then we have subject, you. And then have is the actual verb that we're talking about. How many carrots do you have? The do in the sentence is like fe, right? The do is helper. It's not the actual. It's if I make a pasta with, I put pasta, carrots, zucchini, sorry, and then garlic. The garlic is not the main thing of the sauce. It's only a helper thing. So the auxiliary is your garlic, okay? Hope that's clear.
So Giovanna says, how much orange fruit do you have in your fridge? So if you want to talk about juice, you can say, how much orange juice do you have in your fridge? Referring to the juice that you drink.
Mm-hmm.
But if we say, how many oranges do you have in your fridge? That's fine. But it's many because we know you're talking about the fruit.
For
Orange.
example, apples. How many apples do you have in your fridge?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if it's uncountable, like orange juice, how much orange juice do you have in your fridge? Very good examples, though, everyone. Great. Massimo says 3 with an H. Okay, he's going back to the 3. Yes, I started with 3 carrots and I still have 3 carrots, unless I eat one of the carrots during the webinar, but I don't think I will. Okay, shall we dive in together? Great. Remember, you can always write if you have any questions or any comments or anything, but let's dive into making reservations.
All right, so making reservations. In this focus activity, we're going to focus on how to book over the phone, present simple, how many and how much. And we've just cleared up how to use how many and how much.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. So let's read. Monique, would you like to start with the first question?
Yes, I would love to. And as I'm asking, you can already start answering, thinking about restaurants and restaurant reservations. Remember, a reservation is when you pick up the phone and you call and say, hello, can you think of a restaurant in Bologna you would book at? Hello, Clorofilla, I would like to make a reservation for 2 people for tonight. And then they would say, I'm sorry, we're closed. No. Anyway, so the first question is, yes, Giovanna, juice, very nice. So
just something up quickly. When we talk about to reserve, like when we want to ask to have a table for us, only for us, that table, for this evening. So we either reserve the table or we can book the
Right.
table. We can
So
book
to book, this is a book, noun, actually a very good book. It's called The Four Agreements. It's really lovely. This is a book, and then there's the verb to book, which is totally different, right? To book a table or to reserve a table are interchangeable when talking about a restaurant. So let's get to some questions. So number one, do you like eating out in a restaurant?
it.
Joanna, do you like eating out in a restaurant?
Yes, I like eating out in a restaurant. What about you, Monique?
Well, I gotta tell you, I mean, I'm really spending a lot of time cooking and eating at home, obviously, in the past week or two, and I actually enjoy eating at home. I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles and I grew up eating out a lot, a lot. It's really part of the culture to really frequently eat out. So I kind of appreciate now a home cooked meal, you know? Also, so people know, eating out, phrasal verb, means not to eat at home, but to eat out. Pasquale, yes, sometimes, with an S, sometimes I like eating out in a restaurant. Okay, yes, absolutely, says Massimo. Giovanna, I like eating out in a restaurant. Massimo, oh, so Massimo's gone to number two. How often do you eat out? Yeah, so remember, often would be adverbs of frequency. Sometimes, often, never, once a week, etc. Massimo says, I eat out twice a week. Joanna, do you want to read Ferdinando's?
Ferdinando says, sometimes I like eating out in a restaurant.
Okay, remember, sometimes is with an S. Sometimes. Gianluca, yes, I like to, but I don't like eating out too much. Right. I agree. Me too. It can be a little expensive to eat out all the time, right?
Especially here in Europe.
Well, yeah. And then it's a question of time too, because sometimes it feels like we have no time. But how much time does it take to prepare a pasta, my friends? Right? Like
10 minutes.
I can tell you this, which is rigatoni by La Molisana. It takes, I think, 13 minutes. Yeah, it says it right here. 13 minutes cooking time. So anyways, okay. Giovanna, I usually eat out a time. So you want to specify. Yes, it's true that a can be used to signify one, but only, for example, this is an apple or this is a potato can also mean one, but not in the sense of one time a week we need to specify the number one. So I usually eat out one time a week, or condense it, I usually eat out once a week, right? Once, like this.
So if one means once, what would two be?
Good question.
2 times. What would we
What
say?
is once? Hi,
Yeah.
Olga, welcome. Nice to see you. Giovanna says, okay, very good. So one time is once. Okay, as they're thinking, let's go continuing with Massimo. Usually I reserve the table in a restaurant. So I usually, right? First the subject, then adverb, then the verb. I usually reserve a table at a restaurant. Okay. Pasquale is saying, I eat out in a restaurant once a month. Good.
Perfect.
Same one as Ferdinando. Yes. And I see that my S4 to 5 has put the answer. So one time once, two times twice. So you can see it in the comments there. One time once, two times twice. Good. What's Pasquale saying?
No, I don't prefer to reserve a table in a restaurant. Ah, okay. So you go spontaneously. You don't reserve the table. That's also fine. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And I cross my fingers if they have availability.
Exactly. So Pasquale, you might say, I prefer not to reserve a table in a restaurant. I prefer not to reserve. For me, it depends what restaurant, but I prefer not to. Shall we move forward to the third question?
Do you usually need to reserve a table when you eat out?
In New York City, yes.
I can imagine.
Not right now, though, because all the restaurants are closed, but there's still delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In South Africa, it depends on the restaurant. If the restaurant is more popular, if it's situated in a popular place,
In
then
Bologna, yeah, in Bologna, sometimes you do need to reserve a table like on a Friday or Saturday night, or if it's a really popular restaurant. There's one restaurant in the center of Bologna that my friend told me about that you need to reserve like 2 weeks in advance because it's a local Bolognese restaurant.
Yeah.
And I guess it's really good and really small. I don't remember the name of it, but
like a trattoria or something.
something like that, but it's on my wish list.
Okay. Massimo says, in Italy, I always eat in Italian restaurants, but when I'm in other countries, remember plural, other countries, I eat local food.
Local food, yeah. That makes sense, Massimo. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
well done with the
culture.
yeah, I always eat. That's great. I always eat. Yeah. And number 4 says, how many different types of restaurants can you think of? Which is your favorite? So we see how many used for countable, right? 1 type, 2 types, 3 types, 4 types. How many different types of restaurants can you think of? Which is your favorite? So let's see, how many different types of restaurants? I can think of Vietnamese food.
I think of Indian food. I love Indian
Do
food.
you have a lot of Indian food in Cape Town?
Yes, we do.
Really? That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, in Los Angeles too. What other types of restaurants? Oh, I can certainly think of Ethiopian. You know, in Bolognina, there's a nice Ethiopian restaurant.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like Ethiopian food?
Never had Ethiopian food, but I'm not. What's the word called? I'm not open to try it.
Okay.
So I'm open to try it.
Good, good. Yeah, it's a good place. What other types of food can you all think of? Different types of restaurants. And which is your favorite? I think my favorite, it's really hard to say. I love Thai food, right? So food from Thailand.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles, Los Angeles is the Pacific Ocean, so we share the ocean with Asia, right? With not all of Asia, obviously, but we share the ocean with China, Japan, Korea, Thailand. There's a lot of there's a huge Asian population in California, right? So there's incredible Thai food. Like,
oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, I love Thai food. I really don't eat it here though. Actually, I don't even know if there's a Thai restaurant in Bologna.
No, maybe like you get a Chinese or Japanese, but I haven't come across a Thai restaurant either.
Yeah. Gianluca says Japanese, Mexican, Greek, good. Pasquale, my favorite restaurant is an Italian restaurant. Yeah. You could say an Italian restaurant. Yeah, also in Los Angeles, there's 9 million Italian restaurants. I would say every other restaurant. Because you guys, the idea of Italy from Los Angeles, from the United States, is like this heaven, paradise, food paradise, right? Paradise, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if you have any questions about these, go ahead and ask us. Ferdinando, I love Indian and Thai food.
Ooh. I love spicy food too.
I think, Ferdinando, you found 2 friends here that also love Indian and Thai food and spicy food. Good. Massimo, in my country, I remember, Massimo, I always.
Yes, subject, adverb.
Yeah, I always eat Italian food. Good. I almost always eat Italian food. Not always, but almost always. So should we go to the next slide? Let me get my harmonica ready.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
You guys, look out, because we're getting better and better here.
All right.
Okay. Olga. Hi, Olga. Russian, Thai, and Chinese food are. Remember that you always need a verb. In any sentence in English, there is always a verb. So Russian, Thai, and Chinese food are the best. I like Russian food also. Do you like Russian food?
I never eaten Russian food before.
What makes me think of is like borscht, which might be more Polish, but I think it's eaten also in Russia, or like a lot of potatoes and like stews are the best. Very good.
I've never really eaten a Russian stew or eaten Russian food in general.
Uh-huh. And Massimo, I like Malaysian and Brazilian foods. Massimo is the traveler, so yes, he likes Malaysian and Brazilian foods. Good. Okay, so now we have a conversation that's a one-way conversation. So we want some answers, right? So let's look at the first question and try to imagine if someone asks you, "How can I help you?" How could you respond?
Yeah, what would you respond to Monique's question? So write it in the comment section and you can have the conversation with Monique.
Yeah, for some of you that go to Bologna Mille, you know, sometimes when you come to class, I say, "Hello, welcome. How can I help you? Would you like anything? Would you like some wine or some champagne?" Did you know that, Joanna? And then sometimes maybe they say, "I'd like some red wine." And I go, "Excuse me, can we please have some red wine? In London calling, thank you."
Really?
Yeah, it's never worked, but I've tried it a few times.
Oh, I'm going to try it there. Let's see if I get some red wine as well.
Exactly. So how can I help you? So we have the verb how is the way, the manner, how. How can I help you? What do you guys think? Should we maybe go through the different questions? What do you think? And let them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how can I help you? When do you want to come? So remember when we talk about when, it's referring to time. When? What time?
Yeah. When do you want to come? Pasquale, yes, I would like to. So good usage of would like, but would like goes with the to reserve. We need the full infinitive. So to reserve. I would like to reserve a table for this evening. Okay, great. Let's see here. Ferdinando, good evening. I need to make a reservation for 5 people. So you guys remember that need is modal. I need to make a reservation, or I would like to make. I'll write it down for you here too. Would like to make. Yeah, Joanna wrote them there, but I will write them here. Would like to make or need to make. Okay.
And Massimo says, yes, could I have some more bread?
Or maybe there's someone named Brad that's really cute. Could I have some more Brad? Exactly. Could I have some more Brad Pitt, please? Okay,
Remember,
good.
Massimo pronunciation, bread with an E.
Bread, exactly, bread. Say it 5 times really fast.
Bread, 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 bread.
Good. Bread, 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 bread. At home, we invite you to also try it. Bread, 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 bread. Okay, good. Massimo's laughing. Excellent. Okay.
Excellent.
Bread. Yeah, good. So the next question, we see how many, again, so how many people are there? How many people are there? Also to note, this one is not quasi, and why? Because it's with the verb to be. Remember, quasi is used for every verb except to be. When we have the verb to be, all we need to do is swap it around. I am good. Are you good? Are you happy? I am happy, right? Okay, something to remember. Okay, Olga says, it's okay. I would like to have Brad. Fantastic. Okay, Massimo gets bread and Olga gets Brad.
Awesome. Pasquale answered the question for number 2. I want to come at 8:00 p.m.
Good. Excellent usage of I want to come. Great.
But remember, when we talk about time, either you say 8:00 in the evening or 8 p.m., but not both of them together.
Right, exactly. So you might write, I want to come at 8 p.m. I would say in the US, it's more common when making reservations to use the PM. I would like to come at 8 p.m. It's a bit shorter, right? Okay, Massimo. Olga, Massimo is saying, okay, Olga. Perfect. So you have a perfect deal. Great. And let's see here. Pasquale says we are 5 people. Kind of, not exactly, because there are 5 of us. Um, in English, we don't really say we are 5. I think that's a direct translation from Italian. So not so much we are 5 people, but there are 5 of us. Or you can say there are 5 in our party. So party is a word that we know is like, woohoo, it's a party, but party can also be your group of people that you go to dinner with, for example. So there are 5 in our party. Okay. Great job, everyone. Yeah. Okay. And the last question, Joanna.
What time do you want to book? So do you want to reserve the table? What time do you want the table to be ready for you?
So it would probably be the same answer as number 2, because when do you want to come? What time do you want to book the table? Well, I want to come when it's time to, I don't want to come and wait. I don't want to stand in a long line, right? Which is why you make the reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Before we answer that, quickly to clear it up. So to reserve means to book. In English, we don't have to prenotate.
good point.
Or no to pronate or reserve or book.
Olga says, can you write? I wonder if she wants, there are 5 of us in our party. There are 5 in our party, perhaps. I'm not sure, Olga, what you would like us to write. Joanna said that we'd say to book, to reserve, but not to prenotate or anything like that. To make a prenotation note. Yeah.
No, we don't have that.
Good point. Exactly. Any other questions by anyone? Any other questions? Ferdinando, I'd like to book the table for 8:30, please. Wonderful. Half has an H, right? Half has, can I make an H with my fingers? Can you tell it? No. Has an H, yeah.
No, it's not.
Kind of. It's not that clear, but it has an H, yeah. Half. Good.
Half.
So we are from different continents. So I say I'd like to book the table for 8:30, please. And how would you say that?
I'd like to book the table for 8:30, please.
Right. So we say it pretty much the same except for that word. So I say half. Joanna says
half.
But we totally understand each other. So when you're choosing how to pronounce words, it's really your choice, right? They're both correct. So, and again, we understand each other. So, So what would you say, Joanna? Shall we reveal answers or even go to the next slide and see it there? Either way, I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the next slide so we can not see it there.
Okay, fantastic. So.
Okay, do you want to practice this? I'll be red and you'll be blue.
Okay, fantastic.
Hello, how can I help you?
Why, hello. I'd like to book, Hello, I'd like a table for 2, please.
When do you want to come?
I want to come this Friday night.
All right, and how many people are there?
There are 2 of us in our party, or there are 2 of us.
Perfect. And what time do you want to book or reserve the table?
I would like to come at 7:30.
Excellent. It will be ready for you. Bye now.
Okay, fabulous. Should we swap it around one time?
Yeah.
We'll swap it around so you can hear different accents. And again, if you have any questions about this, it's not super polite. Maybe we could make it a little bit more polite. What do you think? Just a little more. Okay. Good evening, Joanna, and welcome to MyS Webinar Restaurant. How can I help you?
Good evening. I would like to reserve a table for two people, please.
Oh, fantastic. Wait, when do you want to come? Okay, we're on the phone. Sorry. When do you want to come?
I would like to book a table for Friday evening.
I'm sorry, we're full Friday evening.
Would it be possible to book a table for Saturday evening then?
Yes, we have availability on Saturday evening. How many people are there?
There should be two of us in our group.
Okay, and what time would you like to book this fabulous table?
I'd prefer to have a table available by 7:30, if possible.
I'm sorry, 7:30 we're completely full. What about 7:45?
7:45 sounds perfect to me.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, very nice. As if nobody does this anymore.
I can do with the telephone lines in a restaurant.
Maybe in the restaurant, yeah. So was that clear for everyone? Do you have any questions? Can you make your own sentences practicing this? How can I help you? When do you want to come? How many people are there?
All right, let's go to the next. You ready, Monique?
Mhm.
So
I am.
we have some questions and we have some answers. Monique, would you like to read the questions on the right?
Yes. So, we want to make it 1 to 5 and A to E. So I'll read the questions on the right and I'll make them A, B, C, D, E. So A, hello, Stagehouse Inn. How can I help you? B, okay, which day would you like to come? C, how many people are there? D, what time can we expect you? Meaning, what time will you come at? And E, yes, to confirm your reservation for 6 people at 7:30 tonight. Thank you for calling Stagehouse Inn. Goodbye.
That sounds like a radio.
It
Like a
does.
bullet.
Thank you very much. Would you like to read the left-hand column?
Of course I would. So,
Fantastic. Hey.
and on the right, we have, is it okay if we arrive at around 7:30? 2, hello, I would like to book a table for dinner. 3, there are 6 of us. 4, thank you, goodbye. 5, we want to come tonight.
Fantastic. So we want you to match these now. Match. So we have A, and which one goes in it after hello, Stagehouse Inn? How can I help you? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Hello, Stagehouse Inn. Have you ever been to the Stagehouse Inn?
No, I have not. How about you?
No, I have not. Stagehouse Inn. Sounds like a meat and potatoes place. Have you heard that term before? Meat and potatoes? Usually we say that for like kind of heavy filling food, meat and potatoes. Like if you're like the idea that in some places that's the staple diet, right? Meat and
Meat
potatoes.
and potatoes.
Yeah, so meat and potatoes means like a hearty steakhouse type, hearty place, right?
Filling meal, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
Wow. Great, everyone. Okay, so do we have good? Massimo and Ferdinando did the same thing. Pasquale says 1, 2. Shall we reveal the first one? Hello, Stagehouse Inn. How can I help you?
So the first one definitely is 2.
Good. All right, y'all got it right. Good.
The next one.
Okay, which day would you like to come?
5.
Fantastic. Right. So tonight or on Monday night tonight. Good. How many people are there?
3.
Yeah, there are 6 of us. Good. What time can we expect you? What time do you think you will come?
1.
Great. Good. And last one, yes, to confirm your reservation for 6 people at 7:30 tonight. Thank you for calling Stagehouse Inn. Goodbye.
Number 4.
Yeah. All righty. Great job, everyone. You did a fantastic job.
Quickly go through this one last time before we have to say goodbye.
Sure, let's do that. Yeah, we have 1 minute left. So why don't you do the blue and I'll do the red?
Hello, Stagehouse Inn. How can I help you?
Hello, I would like to book a table for dinner.
Okay, which day would you like to come?
We want to come tonight.
How many people are there?
Oh, there are 6 of us.
What time can we expect you?
Is it okay if we arrive at around 7:30?
Yes, to confirm your reservation for 6 people at 7:30 tonight. Thank you for calling Tejasin. Goodbye.
Thank you so very much. Fantastic. Goodbye and see you tonight. So we thank you, everyone. We're getting towards the end of our webinar. Remember, you can always go to Maya's SOS Facebook group where you can also do more interaction. You all have been fabulous, a wonderful group. Thank you so much for your interaction. This makes it a lot of fun for
Yeah.
all of us. So we enjoyed our time together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy Brad and bread and all the wonders of life. Enjoy vegetables. Have a fantastic dinner. Do a lot of cooking and drink.
And don't forget to call your family and friends.
Exactly. And remember to call your mom and say, "Hi, Mom, I'm good. Everything's okay." All right. Thank you very much,
All right.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
bye. Have a nice evening. 3, 2, 1. Whee!